shining light, from tunnels to gates of white, just our hands clasped so tight, waiting for the hint of a spark. If heaven and hell decide that they both are satisfied, illuminate the notes on their vacancy signs. If there's no one beside you when your soul embarks, then I'll follow you into the dark. In Catholic school, as vicious as Roman rule, I got my knuckles bruised by a lady in black, and I held my tongue as she told me, son, fear is the heart of love. So I never went back. If heaven and hell decide that they both are satisfied, illuminate the notes on their vacancy signs. If there's no one beside you when your soul embarks, then I'll follow you into the dark. You and me have seen everything to see, from Bangkok to Calgary, and the soles of your shoes are all worn down. The time for sleep is now, but it's nothing to cry about, 'cause we'll hold each other soon in the blackest of rooms. If heaven and hell decide that they both are satisfied, illuminate the nose on their vacancy signs. If there's no one beside you when your soul embarks, then I'll follow you into the dark. I'll follow you into the dark.
You two people have come before me in the presence of these family, friends, and witnesses to be joined together as husband and wife in the bonds of matrimony. Marriage is an honorable estate, legalized and encouraged by the law. This lawful estate about which you are to enter may be adorned and beautified by you, if you both so will it. It is something that is commanded by the law because the family is the foundation of human civilization. Therefore, it is not to be entered into unadvisedly or lightly, but discreetly and seriously with a full knowledge of the obligations and responsibilities of marriage. Who gives this woman to be married to this man?
Her mother and I.
On this day of your marriage, you stand somewhat apart from all other people. You stand within the charmed circle of your love, and this is the way it should be. Your very presence here today signifies that mutual love. Bailey's cousin Olivia will share a scripture reading with us.
Olivia.
Hi, I will be reading 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verses 14 through 13. The gift of love. Love is patient, love is kind, love is not envious or boastful or arrogant or rude. It does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice in wrongdoing, but rejoices in the truth. It bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, and endures all things. Love never ends, but as prophecies, they will come to an end. As for languages, they will cease. As for knowledge, it will come to an end. For we know only in part, and only answer in part. But when complete, the partial will come to an end. When I was a child, I spoke like a child. I thought like a child, and I reasoned like a child. When I became an adult, I put an end to my selfish ways. For now we see in a mirror and see it face to face. Now I know only in part, the part that fully shares, because even as I have been thought, I now truly see the message, that faith, hope, and abide. However, the greatest of these is love.
Luke, will you take this woman for your wedded wife, to live together in the state of matrimony? Will you love her, respect, honor, and keep her in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, keep yourself only unto her for so long as you both shall live? If so, answer, I do.
I do.
Kelsey, will you take this man for your wedded husband, to live together in the state of matrimony? Will you love him, respect, honor, and keep him in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, keep yourself only unto him for as long as you both shall live? If so, answer, I do.
I do.
Luke, with your right hand, take the right hand of Kelsey and repeat after me. I, Luke.
I, Luke.
Take you, Kelsey.
Right hand. Take you, Kelsey.
For my lawfully wedded wife.
For my lawfully wedded wife.
To have and to hold.
To have and to hold.
From this day forward.
From this day forward.
For better or for worse.
For better or for worse.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
In joy and in sorrow.
In joy and in sorrow.
To love and to cherish.
To love and to cherish.
For as long as we both shall live.
For as long as we both shall live.
And to this I give you my word.
And to this I give you my word.
Kelsey, as you hold the right hand of Luke, repeat after me. I, Kelsey.
I, Kelsey.
Take you, Luke.
Take you, Luke.
For my lawfully wedded husband.
For my lawfully wedded husband.
To have and to hold.
To have and to hold.
From this day forward.
From this day forward.
For better or for worse.
For better or for worse.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
In joy and in sorrow.
in joy and in sorrow,
to love and to cherish,
to love and to cherish,
for as long as we both shall live.
for as long as we both shall live.
And to this I give you my word.
And to this I give you my word.
May I have the rings?
I don't have them.
These rings of purest gold and tempered with base metals are tokens of everlasting love and its obligations. Rings are as ancient as recorded history and are symbols to both the giver and the receiver alike. Its very shape, the true circle, has no beginning, it has no end, and yet it encompasses all. It is a token of love and should forever remind you of the pledges you give here into eternity. Luke, take this ring. Place it on the finger of Kelsey's left hand and repeat after me. Kelsey,
Kelsey,
in token and pledge
in token and pledge
of my abiding love,
of my abiding love,
with this ring
with this ring
I thee wed.
I thee wed.
Kelsey, take this ring. Place it on the finger of Luke's left hand and repeat after me. Luke,
Luke,
in token and pledge
in token and pledge
of my abiding love,
of my abiding love,
with this ring
with this ring
I thee wed.
I thee wed.
Before today's ceremony, Luke and Kelsey also gave each other a handwritten letter expressing their love, their devotion, and their commitment to each other, and sharing their own private vows, each to the other. I charge you both to remember that love and loyalty alone will serve as the foundation of a happy and an enduring home, and I should like to speak of some of the things which all of us here wish for you. Foremost, we wish you love, a love that continues to make you both better people, a love that continues to give you joy and a zest for living, and a love that provides you with the courage to face the responsibilities of life. And we wish for you also a home, not merely a place of stone and wood, but an island of sanctity and serenity in our frenzied world. And we wish that your home will stand as a symbol of two people living together in love and peace. Kelsey's cousin Bailey will now share a special reading with us.
Falling in love is like owning a dog. First of all, it's a big responsibility, so think long and hard before deciding on love. On the other hand, it gives you a sense of security. When you're walking down the street late at night and you have love on a leash, nobody is going to mess with you. Because crooks and muggers think love is unpredictable. Who knows what love could do in its own defense? On cold winter nights, love is warm. It lies between you and makes funny noises. Love wakes you up all hours of the night with its needs. It needs to be fed so it will grow and stay healthy. Love doesn't like being left alone for long, but come home and love is always happy to see you. It may break a few things accidentally in its passion for life, but you can never be mad at love for long. Is love good all the time? No. Love can be evil. Love can make messes. Love can leave you little surprises here and there. Love needs lots of cleaning up after. Sometimes you just want to get love fixed. Sometimes you just want to roll up a piece of newspaper and swat love on the nose. Not so much to cause pain, but to let love know they better not do that again. Sometimes love just wants to go for a nice walk, because love absolutely loves to be exercised. It runs you around the block and leaves you panting. It pulls you in different directions at once, or winds around and around and around you until you're all wound up and can't move. But love makes you meet people wherever you go. People who have nothing in common but love stop to talk to each other on the street. Throw things away and love will bring them back again and again and again. But most of all, love needs love, lots of it, and in return, true love loves you and never stops.
And finally, we wish that at the end of your lives you'll be able to say three things to each other. 1, because you've loved me, you've given me faith in myself. 2, because I've seen the good in you, I now know faith in humanity. And 3, you have been and you are my very best friend. If these solemn vows that you've taken be kept faithfully, and if you steadfastly cling to the preciousness of a true and a tender love, And if you cherish, guard, and practice that love, then your life will be full of peace and joy, and this marital home that you are about to establish will long endure. To commemorate the etching of their love on each other's hearts, Luke and Kelsey would like to brand a section of wood from her grandfather's sanctuary, and so they can display it forever in their future home.
This piece of wood, okay. Does it seem hot? I don't know. It's fine. It's right on time?
I don't think it is. Just pretend. Might not be hot enough. Yeah. Was it even in the fire? Yeah. Get the little heart one.
All right.
There you go.
Yep. Yep.
Good Lord.
There you go, Logan.
Oh, yeah. Hey!
Yeah, do one more.
For as much as Luke and Kelsey have consented to be joined together in lawful wedlock, and have had the same witness by these present, and further as they have given and pledged their word each to the other, and declared the same in the presence of these witnesses, by giving and receiving rings, by joining hands, and by marking their love upon nature itself. Therefore, by the virtue of the authority vested in me as a magistrate judge of the state of Iowa, I pronounce that they are husband and wife, and they are forever joined in the bonds of matrimony. You may kiss your bride. It is my pleasure to introduce Mr. and Mrs. Luke Cariveau.